What makes a good restaurant? Food, service, view, the way the place makes you feel. Maybe that it isn't the obvious choice, that little something extra, the personal touch. Yeah. A good wine list, without doubt, helps. Yeah, just maybe the place, maybe the way it feels. Yeah, the ambience. I think as people we're habitual by nature. We find a few local places to eat, and they make that one dish that we like a certain way, and we go there again and again. There's nothing wrong with it, but for me it's about not being able to shake that feeling that there's something more out there, something different, something special, and it's the need for a bit of adventure. I think if you team great food with adventure, you get this kind of childlike sense of a kind of treasure hunt where you can go and risk everything, not everything, a bit of your time to travel and seek out something special. And then if you find it, it makes the food taste that much better because you've had to work for it a little bit. The thing is, if you go online or look to the press to find the best restaurants, sometimes you're going to strike gold, but other times you just wish you'd stayed home. I think we live on recommendations because as people, we don't want to waste our time, going to some little restaurant in a far-flung corner of the city in case it turns out to be terrible or it pushes us out of our comfort zones. But what if it didn't? What if all we achieved by going there was just to find some great new restaurant where the food is superb and the service is great and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg? For a long time, I've been thinking about all those little hidden gems in distant neighborhoods that aren't really known in larger circles, and how exactly you find them. We're on our way to a little restaurant called Parreirinha. It's in the south of Joburg, in a place called Rochelle. It was known as Little Portugal for a long time because so many Portuguese immigrants came and lived there and formed a little community. Parreirinha is best known for their prawns, also their baby chickens, peri-peri, and their prawn cakes, which are all outstanding, all three of which I hope to eat today, and all doused in their homemade garlic butter and lemon butter sauce, which is also quite outstanding. The wine list at Parreirinha is superb simply because it's such great value for money. Their markup's only about between 50 and 100%. In a lot of South African restaurants, you're looking at between 200 and 300%, which is very frustrating if you want kind of a good meal that's decently priced, but then you're paying more for your wine than you are for your food. I just hope it's as good as I've made it out to be. I think a lot of the restaurants that we're going to be looking at, what dictates what we look at and what doesn't. It's that personal touch, that feeling of family within a restaurant, that you're not just walking into someone's restaurant, you're walking into someone's home. And the food that they're serving you is the same food that they'd serve at home, and you can taste that.
Quase sempre o lar dos pobres. Everybody's got their own little story, their own little version too, but the real story is Parreirinha means little grapevine.
Okay.
It's a family-run business. My mom, my dad, and my uncle and my aunt, they started this 39 years ago. And and we've taken over. My dad passed away 14 years ago, but my mom is still here. We call her Mama. Everybody calls her Mama. She's still in the kitchen, still running everything, still telling everybody what to do, being the real Mama.
Why do people come here? What do they eat?
Look, our most popular dishes are our prawns. We
Yeah.
are well known for them, the chicken, and now out of the blue, it's our prawn cakes. Our prawn cakes have skyrocketed and we're selling them like crazy. We're going through about 4,000 prawn cakes a week.
What makes them so special?
You know what? I think it's mostly because they are made by mom. You know, this restaurant is not manager run. We've got our managers, but there's still the family still here.
Yeah.
My mom's solely in the kitchen and she focuses what she's doing, you know, training the staff. A lot of the recipes are hers, so
Yeah.
she's taught the chefs how to make the food her way. I mean, you'll go in there and she'll take a nip and taste and she'll say, there's something missing.
Yeah.
She'll go into a little pantry and whatever and add something up, put it in, and the sauce comes out amazing. So I think for that it's nice because it shows that there's a personal touch in this restaurant.
Absolutely.
You know? Everything is made with love, and my mom, I mean, she adores this restaurant. This is her love, you know. She always says she's more South African now than she is Portuguese because she spent more time here in South Africa
Yeah.
than she has in Portugal.
This place, I mean, the decor, it's been around now 39 years.
Yes.
What was it like in the beginning and how has it transformed? You have to tell me, obviously, the story behind the ties.
You know what, to be very blunt with you, nothing much has changed.
Yeah.
Okay? We do give it a good painting every now and then and a good cleaning, but it stays the same because we find that this formula works.
Yeah.
And with the ties, we had an American customer who came here once and he had this very silky, fancy American tie with the American flag on it. And he came with two ladies for the night and they wanted to keep the tie. And he was very adamant that he wasn't going to leave the tie behind because his wife was going to ask him where the tie was. And they were grabbing and tossing for the tie, and he threw it, and it hooked itself on one of these steel beams. And he thought, okay, well, you're not going to keep it, I'm not going to take it home, so I'll just take a photo and show my wife when I get home where I left the tie. And then people started walking in, and they thought, oh, okay, you're collecting ties. Well, here's mine. And they started giving us ties. We've got a Mother Teresa tie right in the front there,
Yeah.
which one of our customers went to the Vatican. He saw this tie, and he thought, I know just the place for this tie. And he brought us the tie. And funny enough, this tie has been stolen 3 times. It's been taken out of this restaurant 3 times, and I think out of guilt, they bring it back. Because they thought, oh, it's a Mother Teresa tie, best we take it back. So they keep bringing the tie back, you know.
How long have you worked here now?
I've been here probably close to about 28 years, 29 years. I mean, I remember as a child leaving school, coming straight here. Coming straight to work.
Amazing.
No, just for the lady.
All on my own. This looks beautiful. The prawn cakes, who invented the recipe?
That's my mom.
Okay, it's
Mama's
amazing.
kitchen, yeah.
It's different.
It's different and it's spicy.
It's hard to describe because a lot of people would associate a prawn cake with a fish cake, but it's different because there's whole prawns in it, there's a potato base, and there's beautiful sauces and spices coming through.
Yeah. But my mom insists that every prawn cake should have prawn in it. Because you can go to a lot of places where you've got the taste of the prawn, but you can't find it. I mean, we had a little bakery down the road here where everybody was saying that they were running a competition, find a prawn, win a car on their prawn cakes, you know? So my mom says, let's make sure that we don't run the same competition. So we have to make sure there are prawns, and real prawns. No, not shrimps, the small ones. She likes the prawn itself. You've got to be able to bite into it and taste the prawn and see the prawn. As you can see through that one,
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
see there's a prawn in there.